Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. Let's check in, see what's going on, how we can best support your journey right now, friend. Oh, Hierophant just wanted to pop out there. Something to do with a connection, a commitment, going deeper. Let's see what's coming up for you, friend. We do have the full moon energy coming on in the next, probably by the time you read this or connect into this session, maybe coming into the full moon. I mean, in terms of the heightened energy, we are sitting in, I think we've still got, about 36 hours before that at the time of doing this. So we are pretty close, okay? Queen of Cups, there you are, Pisces, sitting in your current space. We do have the 10 of Wands. Sitting in challenge. Nearby, influencing this, is the Temperance energy and the Devil energy. So Pisces, we'll see more and dive in more onto what that is. Just to let you know, all the private sessions have been completed now, and for those that I've met, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Those that I got to do a session for, again, a pleasure. They should be or have arrived in your inbox, so make sure to check that out. If you want to know more, just have a peek below. There are no sessions available for the birthday discount. We've celebrated wonderful Pisces. This is now identity season, Aries season. But yeah, let's see past impacting you right now. We've got the Chariot energy. What's in the headspace, Pisces? We have the Six of Cups, okay? Near future. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, your power, Ace of Swords. I just hear someone laughing. Page of Cups, what's going on around you, and then hopes and fears. We've got the Mother Star. Ooh, yeah. It's like you want something to work very strongly. Potential outcome here, Pisces. Potential outcome. We've got the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. We'll dive more into that in a moment. Underneath, Four of Cups. All right, Pisces. What's going down? Or what's happening, what's coming up. Now, connecting into this energy, Queen of Cups is your energy, Pisces. Feminine energy, intuitive energy. There's a part here that feels like sometimes when you're in a good place or when things feel a little settled and then something all of a sudden becomes unsettled, or something challenges this peace inside of you. And I mentioned the feminine energy because that's how it's coming up, but this can sit with either of you. It's, whether you're masculine, whether you're feminine, dominantly. It just seems like there's this loving, nurturing energy, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, and something that just feels very grounded and emotionally connected to things, right? So this does feel like you, Pisces, right? This is your energy. What I'm sensing, though, is that there's something challenging this. There's something overweighting this, and, could be ruffling that a little bit. Or maybe there's a lot being asked of you to give, and that again is what are you meant to do with that? Because what I can see here, it seems like you're wanting to take care of something or something wants to take care of you, and there's a pressure here around it. Because the temperance energy with the devil, and the devil sat in this space influencing energy yesterday's read, I think. I can't recall. Oh no, was it with the magician? There was something here about that. Yeah, I think it was with the magician. I don't even know if it was this deck or another deck, because I don't. Yeah, I just tune in when I do the session, and sometimes I can't remember all the things. But what I'm sensing here with this temperance energy and the devil energy, getting back to this, is that sometimes we're always seeking answers. Sometimes we want things to move faster. Again, it seems to be more trying to either fix something, control the narrative, and it may not seem like it's trying to control or be controlled, but it feels like it's wanting to manipulate and move something. Maybe, if you are healing or going through a change or going through a bit of a restructure of self, there's this pressure of, you've got it together, you're strong, you're amazing, and you are, Pisces, right? But at the end of the day, each person has their own time. Each person also can only give so much to so many things, right? There's only so many apples you can carry in your basket or give out for the day before your arm falls off, or because you just got none left, right? And I think there's something about this energy right now that is challenging you, and challenging. Again, the word that wants to come up is poise, which is interesting because that wanted to come up yesterday. So a big part of this is the driver forward, okay? The past impacting right now is the driver forward, is the direction that you've gone. This is Cancerian energy, so it could be the direction that you went with family, the direction that you've been trying to stay controlled, maintain, and keep going forward in. It could be related to children. You do have the Six of Cups. It could be related, trying to keep the peace, trying to make things work, trying to, we got this. It's always like, I got this, we got this, it's good. But sometimes there's a point in time of what's next. So some of you could have maybe made plans to go travel, to see somebody, to see something here, but it's challenging your place, it's challenging your position, it's challenging your emotional aspect here. There's a bit of pressure that's coming, or you're feeling. And just, again, there's something stirring the pot here with you. I don't know if it's something or someone trying to see how far they can push you, or you trying to maintain discipline of not being like rage baited, but it seems to be about some form of travel or some form of direction or plans that you've made. Again, could be related to child, could be related to reconciling, making things right. This could also be too, sometimes people just thinking that you're always okay as well when you're not. And I think it's because you hold a good, you have a good way of dealing with things a lot of the time, Pisces. So to the outside world, it's like you're good. But I think there's also part of your commitment to the things that you do and to the people you care about. But then there's also this part of, things you want to achieve and your ambitions and goals. But I just feel like there's a lot of trying to satisfy and keep things going and people pleased. But it's also like, who's giving that to you? Who is showing up in that spirit to you as well? If you have been considering, or trying to understand someone's motivation, direction, as well as the things that you're leaning into or towards, I feel like, because this is your power position here, the Ace of Swords, this is kind of letting us know that whatever you need insight into or understanding to take a certain direction, that this will come, this will come. There's something about the spots on this leopard that wants to be acknowledged. So, it's like something could be changing here. in what you're choosing to invest in. But it's about some course of action or direction or visitation that you're considering. That's really showing up here. But what I'm recognizing as well with this Page of Cups, it's something that around you, there's this curious energy again of exploration or wanting to see what is possible here. I think I'm just going to share here because I've got to share what comes up, right? Some of you you do feel a little bit lost, but at the same time, feeling a little bit lost, there is this hope. There is something that is capturing you or grabbing your attention. I feel like you're holding it together, whatever this is, because, you know, things are working in certain areas of your life. And then there's other things that you're just feeling a little bit lost and want to get that spark in to go, I don't want to be in this healing energy anymore. Like, how long do I have to wait for this thing to pass or this to move through or this challenging energy to keep challenging me? It's like you just want to move through and past it. And I feel like, you know, the reward, the benefit, the outcome of something here, it will come. There might be a change in course, but whatever it is, it's a positive one for you. And I feel like it's going to add that little bit of spice, that little bit of something that you need to move forward. And I feel like as part of this, you know, there is this, is this it? Is this going to work? And this is, you know, you've got my favorite card in the whole deck here, which is that confirmation of keep getting into that energy, into that thought space, because you are being challenged here, or you are stressed about an opportunity or a connection with someone or a potential, I don't know, it's like something wants to be addressed with you or shared with you or expressed towards you. I guess the question you need to ask yourself, Pisces, is this enough? Is this enough? Is this enough to start with? Is this enough to close with? Because all your situations are going to be different. And close with meaning like sign off a deal, accept that opportunity, you know. Someone might be wanting to make peace with you. I am getting some younger energy here. Or someone who maybe behaves a little bit, you know, like they got it together, but there's a little bit of, I don't want to say immaturity, but not as much experience, okay? Or the way something's being presented. Yeah, there's a question about, is this enough for a course of action that you need to take? Is this enough to do what you need to do? Because there is something being presented to you, Pisces, that you are stressed about what this presentation of something is, or this feeling towards something is, or this apology, but whatever's coming around, because there is something about reconciliation or trying to make things right as well, but you're feeling the pressure of you and self and being okay with things, because something's testing your patience. Something is testing that very greatly here. I think testing patience and testing possibilities, but I feel like if you've been waiting for a delivery of either money, resource, something here that wants to give to this, or a confirmation that someone's invested in going a certain direction, I feel you're going to have a breath here of fresh air that is going to allow you to go, okay, there is hope and there is positivity. But because you haven't touched and felt that yet, there's still this stress. Is it coming? Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be okay? So let's get you a couple more here on what you need to know about this. Oof, beautiful. We've got Divine Guardian. I'm really trying to read this, so I apologize. Here we go. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. See? I told you, Pisces. One more. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know if I showed you that card either. that secret door. And this one here we had for one of our friends not long ago. Yes, the answer is yes. If you've been wondering, you got yes there too. So you've got strong confirmation of direction here, okay? That thing, that positive energy, that insightful energy, that resourceful energy that you carry when you are in the goodness of, yes, this is the way, the direction, I'm trusting the process, right? When you're in that higher resourceful energy, the answer is yes. You've got divine guardian, yes. You've got mother star, yes energy. So this is talking about kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. So for some of you, I think you're closing out something around gaining clarity on a direction, a clarity of someone being invested, or something wrapping up in a bow. It is stressing you out, and the bow may not be the bow that you want and in terms of circumstance, but it's a bow that you need to go, done with this, you send that off. There's a gift that comes out of it, but you still get to send off the energy with it that you don't want and re-gift that part to something else, to spirit, to universe, to cleanse, clean out. There is something wonderful happening here, Pisces. It does feel a little heavy that you're working through it. But wherever you're choosing to go next, I feel this has been a bit of a journey, or who you're connecting to is a bit of a journey to get there, in terms of could be direction, travel time, closing out something. I feel there's some good news on the other side, but it's something that had to be acknowledged, witnessed, confirmed, understood, and agreed to as part of this. So be gentle on yourself, allow, and this thing will arrive. You are very, very supported. I'll leave it there. Bye now.